the Kyabje Khunu Lama Rinpoche, and praise to bodhicitta mentioned. Kun la pampa dana changsanga. Kun dan zawar dana changsanga. Kunji lode dana changsanga. Kunji shenyen dana changsanga. Then if you want to benefit, if you wish to benefit to all sentient beings, to all the sentient beings, that means you see every single insects, mosquitoes, bugs, the lice, they eat, they bite you, ants will bite you, and mouse bite you, and tiniest insects, including that you see around. That is around you, outside, inside. So the cats and dogs and the pigs and the chickens and other things are, pigs. I see in our pet pigs. Unimaginable suffering there. I don't know which country, but where they kill all the slaughters. They bring from far, they're so fat, and they bring other slaughter. Their nose tied with ropes, and they were screaming. They were kind of on something. I don't know, like airport luggage. Where you put luggage and it brings luggage. You see, all the luggage. So a little bit like that. The pigs, you put the pigs on that. They are kind of not standing. But they may be standing, but they may. I saw the one there, so this one was laying down, and they're holding the rope on the tied nose. And the pig was, I don't know what, maybe so scared, I don't know, screaming. And they're going in the machine where they cut all the body. I didn't see the machine, but I heard. They go on something like luggage, you see, at the airport, so they go like that. Then they kind of, then they go on that, and they just suddenly go down, you see there. And then the machine just immediately chop, immediately skin, bones, and everything. Immediately, see that down there in the machine, separated in pieces, and in just like that. I heard. I don't know what the animal is. Pig, maybe pig, probably goats. I don't know what. And you see one mother, one old lady doing their work. You see, animals come, then like this, and then animal fall down, goes in machine, cut pieces. So what happened? There was karma. One day the karma happened on her. She fell down, this one. Suddenly, one day she fell down. Oh, she went there, then cut in pieces, karma happened. But that was just one time. But of course, each time one animal being killed, and like that, of course, it's 100, 500 lifetime you get killed, and this not as a 500 lifetime you get killed. So that and in just by killing one, then you get killed 500 times. Cause is just one, result is the karma. So you remember the outlined karma. Karma is definite. If it is the virtue, the definite result happiness, the non-virtue, the result, the definite result suffering. So definite, first, definite. So it doesn't disappear after some time, billion, trillion, so long time didn't disappear. No, there is no such thing. So once once karma is created, whether virtue or non-virtue, no matter how long, even a small karma, even a small cause, tiny cause, but no matter how many billion, trillion, even seconds, it doesn't disappear. It's a definite experience. Then the second one, karma is expandable. So cause is very small, virtue number, but the result is expandable. It means like this, for example, you're killing one insect or something, then you see the result of you get killed 500 lifetimes. So karma is expandable. So that is not the only thing. Even you're born a human being, there is so much suffering you have to experience, so many lifetimes. So, so that is by killing just one. So, yeah. So, so this lady happened like that. One day she fell down, that got cut pieces. So. I think the pig was laying down the thing on that thing as like the luggage in the airport goes like that. Then I think that's going down. It didn't show. Wow, can you imagine? But every day so many. Because I think people like so much pig meat, pork. Some fat, some of the not fat, fat. So much not fat, but fat. Dharamsala, we have a Lama Juba from Jime, who great Samaj of 3 years at Tushida. So he was for many years caretaker of the Gomba, the Lama's room, the Hayigawa statue room, and the altar. So they said, So I think, yes, you know that, of course, now there's so many don't eat meat, but generally, of course, from Tibet eat meat, that's... there's a food from before Buddhism came in Tibet. It's a black pombo. So it sacrifices animals so much unbelievable. The eating meat and that's like, that's the food. So we could start continue from that. So in Tibet. So sort of almost every meat has kind of lunch, dinner also, the meat. So kind of like that. Of course, there are who don't eat meat, but mostly eat meat either. Of course, nowadays then there's so many who in India. Then there's so many kinds of vegetarian. Somebody gave him the Lama Jua. There is not a problem, Lama Jua. Somebody gave him 1 ear, pig meat. It was this much pig meat in the jar. I think it kept there in 1 year. Kept there 1 year in this small piece of meat in the jar. So somebody gave him. So he was so happy to get this piece of meat in the jar. 1 year kept it so precious. So he was so happy to get that. Somebody gave. So assure me. That's suffering, the animal. Yeah, people eat in the world. Wow. So I mean, every day, millions, trillion, you can imagine, you know, the chicken and of course, number of fish. Wow. So, you can see if you are intelligent enough. If you really have intelligence, you can see that don't like suffering. It's very clear. If somebody belt treat you, put in the hot water, or so you skim, you react. Of course, you can see them reacting. Depending how you see, they don't like suffering. You can see reacting. You can see very, very intelligent enough. People treat like katori, like this, like the tissue paper or the animals, like this, like that. They think it's a tissue paper or it's a plant, so like that. You see. So no matter how incredible education they have, they consider as animals have to suffer. They don't understand. Animals have to suffer. They don't see. Even they see. They're moving. This you can see. They don't are suffering. Yeah. So silly. I mean, sorry to say silly people. They have so much of education. Degree this, that degree that, degree this, degree and $1 billion. But it treat others, animals today, like toilet tissue paper. Wow. They don't see, they don't realize, they don't feel, they don't feel they suffer well. So what was that? So anyway, what I'm saying, sorry, go like Pemberton. If you wish to be benefit to all the sentient. So, so that's even just human world. So much human torture the animals. Going like pepper, so whatever you see inside your room, inside your house, outside, whatever. You want to wish to benefit to all, then you need bodhicitta. Mm. Mm. So you see, so you see, again it comes to Lamdrim. You know, as essence of all the whole entire Buddha Dharma, the Lamdrim, it comes here. You see, that then comes in 3 parts apart. The essence, very essence of bodhicitta. You see, it comes to Dharma. If you want to have, wish to have benefits or something, then you see. That's one, bodhicitta means Dharma, you see. Even you don't have realization, bodhicitta, but effortless, if you don't have effortless, then effortful bodhicitta. However, as much as possible, good heart towards others. As much as possible, good heart towards others. 전에 가서래, 군단 나왔다는 장성거. If you want to be close, if you want to be a friend, or if you want to be close to them, if you want to be close with them, with their mind, so we want to be close with them, then you need bodhicitta. So you see, in the world, the people there are many people. There are many people politically. So you want to be, everybody to be happy with you. So that people are like this, not Dharma, but politically. Everybody, you want everybody to be together, to be happy with you. You want to be close to everybody. What's probably politically, maybe more, you want others to be happy with you. So you see, for example, there was one translator. He was a monk before, from Sera, I think, Sera Che. Then he was translating for bodhicitta in Delhi. So there was a Geshe, there was a great teacher, the Geshe Losang Tupten, who received the Lung of the Kanjur from Tibet, ceremony from, I think, Rinpoche's past life, Paridoi-chang, it's called Paridoi-chang in Tibet, Lhasa. So he gave Kanjur Lung in Sara monastery. So also Lama received from Rinpoche. So very strict, so strict. If anybody dropped mala on the floor, if anybody dropped, no, so strict, it can't be sloppy. So you have to, everybody has to be so strict and can't make noise. So everybody dropped, so because it's so strict, no noise. Anybody dropped mala on the ground, with a small sound, then it makes a huge sound. So like that. Very strict in the Lung Kanjur by Paridoi-chang in Tibet, Lhasa, in the past life. So gave Kanjur Lung, Geshe Losang Tupten, a Dharamsala. Maybe my teacher Geshe Rapton informed to his honest. Maybe like that. I've forgotten that. Huh? That's right. So Kyabje was in Delhi. Bodhichitta, I think maybe 3 years, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. So transferred to one LZR. And and disrupt with on the nuns helping there, and so he translated bodhichitta in Australia. Beginning, I think maybe beginning, yeah. I don't know how long, but sometime. Then there was a Sayala from Yang Rinpoche's sister, translated for some time. Something like that. Anyway, so this boy, he's intelligent, and he found a job, Melbourne, Bologna, I don't know, Bendigo or somewhere. He found a job. The Japanese, seems the main owner of the shop is Japanese. So taught the shopkeepers, taught the would work seller, this boy and the other people selling things in the shop. So the Japanese men taught them how to think. So when the people come, you see, it's not to actualize bodhicitta, to not actualize the enlightenment for sentient being, not for that. But you see, it's very smart. It's a very smart idea. You have to know that. Very smart idea. He taught them when the people come to cherish them. You should get even political. They understand. They use the method. You see, so people come. You see, they should cherish the people. Then over tea, they respect over tea and you see, many shops when you go, sometimes they offer tea. So anyway, you respect the people. So you cherish people. You see, a Japanese man taught them how to sell things, to cherish, to respect, to this. So then they like, you see, the people came, you see, people buyers, then they kind of like, so they would buy, of course, after they like, and they buy something, even though they didn't have a plan to buy, but of course after your mind becomes happy, do you buy? I must buy something. But also to make them happy, to make. So anyway, he was taught, she said, he was taught by the Japanese man like that. You understand? Do you understand now? Oh, even in the shops, even in the little work, you see the method, the feeling the other people to get the feeling you like the person, you see, to get that idea. Oh, they use you see that, not for enlightenment. You see, you think it's only for enlightenment. No, even political they use, Even the daily life shopping, yeah, you see. So, Japanese taught very smart, you see, taught like that, for them to think. But of course, the aim is not enlightenment, but the aim is to make money, to be able to sell, you understand? To be able to sell the things, to be able to buy, to get courage, you see? So, that, you have to understand, so. So of course, for enlightenment, of course, to enlighten, then to free the sentient beings from ocean or some suffering. Everyone, numberless sentient beings, each realm, they bring to enlightenment. Of course, that's the most important. Yeah. So anyway. So kundan zawadana changsanga. Because you. Well, here I say, I'm just using as well, even politically, you see, to be successful, your work, successful, to make money, to get done your business, yeah. In business. So you see, even business, yeah, they find that very useful. So, so 그난 자왔던 장선 거서 yourself to be close to everybody, then you need bodhicitta. You see that same. Then next one says, kunji lode dona 장선거. If you want everybody to trust you, if you want everybody rely on you, trust you, then you need bodhicitta. And so you want yourself to close to everybody. So you want everybody close to you, bodhicitta. So that's what it means. You want everybody close to you, you need bodhicitta. So that. So you see, bodhicitta never cheat sentiments, never deceive sentiments, never cheat sentiments. You understand? You understand? Never cheat sentiments. Bodhicitta is always benefit. So, according to the capacity we have, now, then, of course, to each of this perfectest, understand the omniscience, then perfect power, of course, before that, those compassion embraces to every sentient being. There's no one sentient being left out. No matter how tiny it is. Even they don't have physical body, like formless beings. Even they don't have physical body. So you see, nobody's left out of compassion. So they have that. Even you see, that becomes the basis on the bodhicitta, basis to actualize bodhicitta, to become bodhisattva. This one they have. Much earlier, so before control the actualized path, mind the path to enlightenment. So kunji loaded, if one day everybody trust you, then bodhicitta, sincere man, good-hearted, bodhicitta, then the ultimate good-hearted bodhicitta. So not only people, but even animals. or even animals they like. There's birds, dogs, and cats, and the animals in the forest. Yeah, so they feel that. That. 군지 신년도나 거기다 군지 신년도나 장승급. If you wish to be virtuous friend of all, means all the sentient beings. If you wish to be virtuous friend of for all the sentient beings, then also that we need bodhicitta. So that. Yeah, 그런 것들이. Then you can be virtual friend to all the sentient beings. So life to life. So that comes then then you ordinary bodhisattva, higher bodhisattva, then when you ichi boomies, then you are able to manifest the 8, 9, 10 boom bodhisattva, million, zillion, trillions, Adrona by heart. So we can manifest unbelievable to sentient being, to give teachings, unbelievable. This is before you enlightened. So then after achieving enlightenment, then of course numberless manifest guide every sentient being. So that's to enlightenment. So that all that comes from bodhicitta. All that comes from bodhicitta. Your realization bodhicitta, and that comes from the hearing, listening teachings on bodhicitta. And reading teachings on bodhicitta, and you're motivating bodhicitta. Even one time, generating motivation of bodhicitta, all like that, even one time. It's all come from that. Even just one time in the life, even just one time, you see, generating motivation. In this life, you are generating motivation bodhicitta first time. After you heard Lamrim, they say, after you heard Lamrim from the Guru, then first time you mentioned on bodhicitta. So motivation, you see. So it's all come from that. So all this development is up to generating bodhicitta realization. Then you become ordinary bodhisattva. Then Arya bodhisattva in 10 bhumis. Then you are practicing tantra. Then on the basis of that, then tantra, the highest tantra. Everything comes on that. That you see, bodhicitta, that motivates you to, you mentioned bodhicitta first time, even from that. So then it completing part, then all the obscuration, gross and subtle are ceased, and complete the realization. Then achieve enlightenment. Then every single benefit, you see, you give the sentient being, numberless sentient beings from each realm. After you enlightened, all the benefit, every single benefit that each sentient will receive from you. So all come from that this life, this life or past life. So this very first meditation, bodhicitta, generating motivation, all come from that. You see, everything comes from that that seed planted. You see, bodhicitta seed of bodhicitta planted in the mind. So you see, the very first meditation you do in this life, when you met Dharma, when you met Mahayana teaching, the very first time meditate on bodhicitta, general motivation, all that come from that. So achieving enlightenment. Then the skies of benefit. I mean, through the numberless sentient beings. You see, you bring from happiness to happiness, to you see, numberless lives, and then you bring the enlightenment. You bring the enlightenment. Not only free from samsara, but bring them to enlightenment. All comes from, you see, this life, first time, meditate on bodhicitta. After you met Mahayana teaching, Lamrim, they meditate on bodhicitta first time. First time, general motivation bodhicitta, all come from that. Can you imagine? All that. Oh, that's evolution. So the benefit, like scars of benefit, so that even there's no extra bodhicitta, but just motivation, just meditation on the bodhicitta, the first time in this life or in the past life. So can you imagine now here, each time when you elaborate or middle or short meditation bodhicitta, can you imagine? So unbelievable that that is how that is so important for you. How that is so most important for you, and the most important for every sentient being, for you to generate motivation bodhicitta, the meditation bodhicitta, or the elaborate, middle or short, or then how so most important for you, most important for every sentient being. Every sentient being need that. Every sentient being needs your bodhicitta. They need help from you, from your bodhicitta. They need help. Everyone needs help from you, from your bodhicitta. So up to enlightenment, they need help from happiness, from free from oceans or suffering samsara. Then to achieve enlightenment, they need help from you. So, so that, yeah, okay. Yeah, then, Mm. Mm. So anyway, so then cái I didn't finish the last night because last night the subject was about Sangha. There's a little bit left, so maybe what I do is, first I go through the commentary and then finish the liberty commentary, then finish the last night's subject. So I think do that. So yeah. So therefore, then there's one time we received Papatim report and then purpose of life is not just to achieve even ultimate happiness for oneself, but then numberless sentient beings, numberless mother sentient beings, to free them from oceans of samsara suffering forever. Then bring them to enlightenment. Not only that, then bring them to enlightenment quickly, quickly, and then therefore, then for that you need to be enlightened, quickly, and then so therefore then to to achieve the enlightenment and the quickest, then to for that then to receive the commentary. So need to general motivation like this. Motivation conduct. Kulung kunjiga rimbano. Kind of like what's out and clarifying well. Listen, so that traditionally how the Lama said. So yeah.